This lighting is a lot less homophobic than on your phone. For some reason, yours just HDs the hell out of me. Goodness gracious. Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy.
And I'm Jake.
And welcome to my channel. I came up with like some just ridiculously random questions. I found a whole bunch on the internet, and this is basically a test to see how well we know each other.
I'm feeling very anxious. I'm feeling very suspicious.
I feel very confident that we're both gonna do very badly.
Good, okay. I tried to answer as best as I could, but these questions were so random, I think that it kind of threw me.
If I'm being really honest, I feel like you might do worse because not because of anything else, but because I changed my mind so much.
Well, see,
And
that was
because
my problem.
I think one thing and then like an hour later I'm like, oh, I completely changed my mind.
I'm going to say now, and if I'm wrong, I'm going to make you edit this out. I feel very confident that my answers will not be correct, but once you hear what my answers
They could be correct.
You'd be like, oh no, yeah, that's a good one. Question 1. If you could steal anything without consequence, what would it be?
I would probably steal like a whole bunch of money. Like I would just steal tons and tons of money.
Well, what a coincidence, because I wrote money, but like a lot. Like, my answer would probably be the same.
Are you
But,
sure that's what you want to commit to?
Yeah, I would steal money.
Because I said the Declaration of Independence.
That's your answer. I don't like the National Treasure movies. You do.
Fine.
Would you rather have taste buds on your butthole or poop through your mouth?
I personally would rather have taste buds on my butthole because then I could be giving head while taking it up the butt.
Oh, what a coincidence, because I said taste buds on your butthole. And I drew a butt. I didn't draw a butthole because then it becomes
It's
more.
obscene.
And the reason I said this was actually because I figured my answer's the same, taste buds on the butthole, because I care very much about my breath, and I know you,
You wouldn't
do
want to
too.
poop through your mouth.
And I wouldn't want to poop through my mouth because then I'd have to brush my teeth constantly.
I said non-functional butthole taste buds.
Okay, I mean,
Does that count?
in a perfect world, yes, I would love non-functional.
Does that count? Do I get
I-
a point for that?
That's fine. Red vines or Twizzlers?
I choose neither. I don't like licorice. I despise licorice.
I know you don't like licorice, but I didn't think neither was a option.
I would not eat either. If they were the only things on the whole world and it was only one of those two things, I would eat my hand first.
If somebody put a gun to your head and told you which one, eat one of these, which of the two brands would you pick?
I would let them shoot me.
Oh my
I
god.
would not pick one.
Well, then
I would refuse to choose one.
I lose because I said Twizzlers? I actually prefer red vines.
Well, how convenient for me that I put red vine.
Yay!
Twizzlers taste like rubber.
Yeah, they are a rubberier taste.
I will say out of licorice, red vines are better, but I still don't want to eat them.
What kind of cult would you start?
I don't know. Something with cats, probably.
A cult that hates Rachel Ray.
That's my Sandra Lee character.
I feel like you have a lot of hatred for Rachel Ray in your real life.
You hate Rachel Ray and you hate her Evu
I do.
and her garbage bowl.
I do hate her Evu and her garbage bowl because it's blatant commercialism and consumerism and capitalism all at once, and I hate her for it. If I could start a cult, I would start of people who drink soda.
Not something with cats, probably.
I like how we both kind of answered the kind of cult that we would start. We answered for ourselves, not for each other. What always sounds like a good idea, but rarely is?
For me, I would say McDonald's. It always sounds like a good idea, but it very rarely is.
I put double penetration.
That sounds like a great idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
For me, soda at like 11 o'clock at night.
Are Are you sure?
Or cheese.
I said spicy food.
Ooh.
Just in general.
Also good.
In general.
But you know what? I never truly regret spicy food. I hate myself when it's coming back.
Yeah.
But I never regret it. I regret it.
But it sounds like a good idea, but it very rarely is. It's not a good idea.
That soda at 11 o'clock at night when I have to be up for work at 7 a.m. the next
Well,
day.
I thought it was a good answer.
Well, what is your most unusual fear?
My most unusual fear is probably being like buried alive.
Damn it.
I
That's
would not want
an
to.
unusual fear.
It's totally unusual. When would you ever be buried alive?
So many people are afraid of being buried alive.
Okay, but how often does that actually happen in the 21st century?
You'd be surprised.
It's not like in the 1700s when they were like, well, she looks dead, let's put her in the ground.
Well, she's not breathing.
Okay, let me think. I'll think of one other thing. I don't know, probably like going down on the Titanic.
People touching your face. Or your face being touched.
Oh, that is something I don't like.
You hate that so much.
And
it's such an unusual thing for you to get so upset about. Like, you do act like you fear it.
I do, because I had really bad, I mean, not that my acne is great right now, but I had really bad acne in junior high, and my doctor said it was because I touched my face too much.
See, this was a great
That was a great answer.
And you didn't pick it, and I'm upset. But again, this is where
That's
I
one
said,
of those that is correct.
I would like
I just
a
didn't think
flashback
about
for
it.
the first time in this video of me writing down something that is truer than you realized. Is it unusual that I'm afraid, like, if a car takes, like, 2 turns the same as me, like if I'm
Oh,
driving...
they're getting like followed?
Yeah.
No, that's not unusual.
That's not unusual?
But
Okay.
I mean, if it's your answer, then it's your answer.
No, it's not. I have an unusual fear of losing a limb.
Ah,
Like any sort of like a finger or a toe.
what is that? Body horror?
Body horror. I have a huge fear of that. But even more unusual than that, I have a very unusual fear of contracting a flesh-eating virus that will necessitate the loss of a
That
limb.
is so out of the box. See, I put getting lost in like the woods at night or like a park at night.
That's not an unusual fear.
Don't.
Everybody should be afraid of getting lost in the woods at night. I did get lost in the woods once when I was younger. What is your worst habit?
I can guarantee that you're not gonna get this. My worst habit is scratching my nose. It is a bad habit because I'll stick my finger all the way in my nose and I'll scratch because it gets itchy because I trim my nose hair. And I'll it's not that I'm picking my nose, it's that I'm scratching. And I'm always like doing this. I hate it. It's like a habit that I can't break. Because I've tried like holding my hands and being like, okay, I'm not gonna scratch my nose for a whole day. And right now it's already itching. I wanna scratch
My
it.
nose itches from you talking about it.
Something else, I say a lot. That's a bad habit. Oh, let's hear what you had to say.
I said, going into sleep mode when you're upset.
See, that's
But maybe
mean.
that's just
That's
something
hateful.
something that bothers me. My worst habit would be biting and picking at my nails.
I said picking at your nails.
Yay!
I actually did say
Look at
that.
these bloody stumps. What would your superpower be?
I would choose to
I really want to get this one.
I would choose to stop time. So then I could like, if I'm running late to something and I'm really tired, I could like stop time, take a nap as long as I wanted. And then I could like come out of that and then go and do everything I needed to do and I wouldn't be late.
I said you would want your superpower to be shape-shifting.
Oh, that would be a cool one too. That'd be a cool one too.
Then you would.
Why did you draw me as Elsa?
I drew you as a lady.
That's Elsa.
No, it's you. The hair
That's
is up
the
and back.
sparkly bodice.
No.
You know I hate
it's
that
a
movie.
strappy, slutty red dress in green. With a giant fake boobie.
That's a saggy boobie. That looks like my grandma's boob.
I thought you would put shape-shifting because
I mean, that's
then
a cool one too because then
you
I could turn into a woman and I could seduce all the straight men and I
Exactly.
could give them blowjobs and then I'd like turn back into me and I'd be like, ha!
My superpower, I would like.
Nice power we need. So now we're gonna hang over.
No, I would love like telekinesis, psychic powers.
See, I said teleportation or flying.
Flying was my second choice.
See, it's right in my heart. That's all that matters.
I wouldn't mind teleportation powers.
Because then you could be like, you could be somewhere and you could be like, oh my gosh, I have to poop really bad. And you could like warp home and you could poop in the comfort of your bathroom, and then you could warp back to wherever you were.
You make a compelling argument.
And then you wouldn't ever have to poop in public again.
And I would probably never be late either.
Yeah, you wouldn't, because you could sleep as long as you wanted, get ready really quick, and like, if you were still late, you could teleport to work, clock in really quick, teleport back, finish getting ready, and teleport back into the bathroom, and no one would know that you weren't there.
If you could be described in one word, what would it be?
I'm gonna say the word that would describe me best out of all the words besides sexual is indecisive.
Okay, the in part is correct. I wrote intelligent.
See, I don't agree with
And
that.
I drew a brain that looks like a butt.
You drew, that looks like boobs. Well, that's very sweet of you.
Imaginative.
See, the word I said was mysterious.
Ooh.
Because I feel like you're like,
Mysterious and reassuring.
yeah. Who's that woman in the red trench coat? And then she's got that hat.
Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah, that's what I see you
Where in the
as.
world is Carmen Sandiego? This is
Surprise, Bodhi.
This is my Brody.
So what we've determined through this whole exercise is, given the most obscure random questions, we don't know jack about each other.
Excuse me. I was correct that you would like taste buds in your butt and you would steal a lot of money. So if this were Besties for Cash, we would be walking out with $20 right now.
At least. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you guys next time. Be sure to check out Jacob's channel. I will try to remember to link him below. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye!